There comes a moment when everything begins to click, not because you forced it, but because truth can't stay hidden forever. You've carried confusion and heartbreak for so long, trying to understand why things unfolded the way they did. You watched people you trusted act in ways that didn't match their words. You gave love, honesty, and care, only to be met with distance and lies. But now, the fog is clearing. What was once confusing is finally revealing itself for what it truly is. The ones who moved in silence against you can no longer keep up their act. The story they built to make themselves look good is falling apart piece by piece. Their lies are unraveling, and the image they tried so hard to protect is fading. Every secret they thought would stay hidden is surfacing, and the noise they created is exposing them. In all that chaos, the truth stands tall, clear and undeniable. Your calm has become your strength. You didn't need to fight or prove your worth, because life has a way of setting things right. The silence they mistook for weakness was actually your power building quietly within you. Your peace is now speaking louder than anything you could ever say. You've entered a place where your energy does the talking. You no longer have to explain yourself or defend your truth. What's meant for you is flowing naturally into your life. What once felt like rejection was really protection, keeping you safe from what wasn't aligned. You're no longer just surviving, you're evolving. The truth is clearing your path and lighting your way forward. You're freer now, stronger than before, and ready to rise without fear. You're walking ahead with peace as your guide, leaving the past behind for good. They tried to twist the story so it looked like you were the one to blame. In their version, they were the victim, and you were the cause of the pain. Their goal was clear: to make others doubt you while keeping their own image spotless. For a while, their lies sounded convincing, but truth can only stay hidden for so long. Eventually, it starts to rise, no matter how hard someone tries to bury it. Slowly, things stopped adding up. Their story began to shift, and the cracks started to show. The more they talked, the more people noticed something wasn't right. Their anger, their need to control the narrative, and their constant blame started to reveal their true intentions. The mask they wore so proudly began to fall apart. The perfect picture they painted of themselves couldn't hold up under the weight of their own actions. What they meant to use against you ended up turning back on them. Instead of destroying your name, they revealed their own truth. Every lie they spoke became a mirror reflecting their real character. Without realizing it, they exposed themselves through the very stories they made up about you. This isn't payback, it's life-bringing balance. Truth doesn't need help, it moves on its own. No matter how long it's been hidden, it always finds its way into the light. The attention they once forced onto you is now turning toward them. Their behavior has become the evidence. You don't need to prove yourself or argue your side. What's real stands strong without defense. The truth is already clearing your name and restoring what was lost. The same energy they used to harm you is now returning to them. You didn't have to fight. Life is handling it for you, perfectly and completely. People who once looked the other way are finally seeing what's been real all along. Those who kept quiet are beginning to speak, and the truth that was once ignored is now rising on its own. The one who seemed so strong, charming, and untouchable is being seen clearly now. Their image is fading, and the story they created to look innocent is falling apart piece by piece. You no longer have to explain yourself or try to make anyone understand. What you always knew in your heart is becoming clear for everyone to see. The lies they told are showing themselves. The games they played are turning against them. You don't need revenge or proof. Life itself is revealing the truth in ways words never could. The story they used to control others is losing power. People are beginning to see the truth for themselves. The masks they wore are slipping, and their actions are being noticed. Those who once believed them are starting to recognize your honesty and peace. Everything is being rearranged so that what's real can finally stand on its own. You already did your part. You walked away and chose peace. That choice spoke louder than anything you could ever say. Now, life is showing the truth for you. The more things come to light, the more you feel yourself returning to strength. You no longer have to shrink to make others feel comfortable or hide your light to avoid attention. Your spirit feels free again. You're standing taller, breathing deeper, and living from truth instead of fear. The things that once made you doubt yourself have no hold on you anymore. You're not surviving, you're living. And that peace, that freedom, is the real proof of your strength. Your energy is no longer tied to the old patterns of pain and confusion. What once drained you has now become fuel for your growth. The freedom you feel isn't temporary. It's a deep, lasting shift. You're not waiting for anyone's permission or approval to rise. You're building your life from a place of calm, strength, and clarity. You've stepped out of the trap they tried to keep you in. Every choice you make now is guided by truth, purpose, and self-respect. The struggles that once threatened to break you have shaped the strongest version of yourself. The battles you faced are the reason you stand so firmly today. You are no longer defined by the pain. They only helped reveal your power and resilience. As you rise, the energy around you is changing. Those who once doubted you are beginning to see clearly. Support is arriving in ways you didn't expect. New friends, honest voices, and people who respect your truth are stepping forward. They recognize the strength it took to keep going, even when others didn't understand. You are not walking this path alone. Every silent moment, every tear shed in private, every time you chose truth over approval, it has all been noticed. The universe is aligning people who match your energy, who honor your journey, and who are here to walk with you, not against you. What felt like loneliness was actually preparation. And it's not just the people you can see. Your ancestors, spirit guides, and unseen allies have always been guiding and protecting you. Every pause, every quiet season, every delay had a purpose. It was never rejection, it was preparation. Now the energy around you feels lighter, open, and aligned. Your heart feels freer, and the support arriving is genuine. You don't need to fight to be recognized. Your light is finally being seen and celebrated. You were never forgotten. You were being prepared for this moment of true alignment and connection. The traps they set to hold you down are now turning back on them. The control they tried to have, the plans they built to manipulate you are collapsing on their own. Every move meant to hurt you is coming back, showing its effects in ways they can't escape. Their lies are coming to light. The secrets they tried to hide are spilling out for everyone to see. The shame they tried to place on you is now weighing on their own hearts. They can't hide behind charm or clever words any longer. The masks they wore so confidently are slipping, and the image they fought to protect is crumbling. The confusion and pain they once set your way have become the storm surrounding them. The people who once supported them are pulling away. Their confidence is fading, replaced by fear and regret. The energy they used to twist the truth and shift blame is now consuming them. Truth never stops rising, it keeps breaking through, no matter how hard they try to hold it down. Every attempt to fix their image only exposes more of who they really are. Their silence isn't calm, it's panic. Their distance isn't peace, it's fear. The reality they ran from has caught up, and there's no way to avoid it. What they tried to use to hurt you has become the mirror showing their true selves. The pain they hoped would define you is now teaching them lessons they can't ignore. This moment isn't just about justice, it's about reclaiming everything that belongs to you. You didn't just survive, you grew stronger through the struggle. What was meant to break you only built your power. While they tried to twist your story, you stayed grounded in your truth. That strength can't be taken and can't be faked. Something greater is restoring you now. The peace, power, and confidence that once felt lost were never gone. They were being kept safe until you were ready. Now, they're returning, steady and strong, guiding you into the life that's always meant to be yours. You've shown that truth doesn't need to shout. It reveals itself through your grace, your consistency, and your ability to rise without anger. You've healed wounds that once silenced you. You've broken cycles that kept you small. And now, your reward isn't just success, it's peace, it's clarity. It's the deep knowing that you've always been enough. Every struggle you faced shaped you into who you are now. None of it was wasted. The pain refined your heart, the silence strengthened your faith, and the challenges polished your light. Your crown wasn't lost. It was being prepared for the version of you who could truly carry it. Now you walk forward with confidence, guided by peace instead of fear. Everything you thought you lost was only clearing space for what's truly yours. You were never the person they tried to define. You've always been more. And now, the world is beginning to see the truth your soul has always known. You were chosen to rise,